All right, Shalom, Akim. And I would like to start off by giving our honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. I also want to give double honor to our apostles and great millstone, Ruel, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. I was hobbing behind the camera. All right, today I want to go into, in so many words, man, check your blind spots, man. Respect the brotherhood and check your blind spots. Because, can we walk over here a little bit? There's a movie called, I think it's called Blindside. And in football, I think it's defensive tackle. That's the position where you could guard the quarterback because the quarterback has a blind side. So you have an actual position that protects that quarterback. All right, he sees what that quarterback can't see. All right, and that's his defense. And you have to accept in the truth that you as a man, you have a blind side, man. You have a part of your soul, a part of your character, a part of your personality that you are not aware of, man. You have things about you that you can't see in third person, the other brothers can see. Like, look at yourself right now. You can see your hands, but you can't see your face. All right? Your face is like a mask for your soul. It's like an identity for your personality. So it's almost indicative of the fact that you can't see your whole personality, man. All right, and that's what the brotherhood in part is for. The brotherhood is for your growth, man. And one thing that's going to block you from growing and receiving that correction through the spirit, all right, from the brothers, is your ego. All right. Hey, how can I put this? You gotta get rid of your ego, man. Two things you gotta put under control in this truth is your libido and your ego, your lust and your pride. All right, your lust and your pride, man. All right, because when you come into this truth, you have a perception. You might have a perception about yourself. Let me get that right quick. Is Corinthians 8, knowledge puffeth up. 1 Corinthians 8. You will have a perception about yourself that you don't make mistakes. Or what happens is you'll be under the breath of Yahweh Shai, but you'll be born under the apostles. So you'll take on the characteristics of, say, Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Rakah, Elder Apostle Tahar. You'll take on their characteristics, but you have to grow, man. They're 30 years in this truth, man. So you have to frame yourself. You have to frame yourself in this truth, man, and accept who you are. You have to accept I have strengths, I have weaknesses, man. All right? You might have knowledge, but knowledge puffeth up, man. See if I can find this right quick. All right? So 1 Corinthians 8 and 1 Corinthians 8 and 1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edified. And what I wanted to highlight, knowledge, man. Knowledge has a nature. Knowledge is like a spirit, man. And when you obtain knowledge, knowledge inflates you, man. All right? You can easily come off as a know-it-all. But one thing that it will inflate is your ego. All right? So you have to check your ego. Ego basically means I. All right? It makes you self-centered, man. Makes you subjective, self-absorbed, all those things, man. All right? Get over yourself. It's not always about you, man. All right? And one thing you have to accept is you don't know it all. But one thing that's going to help you is to let go of your ego. So when brothers tell you something, you don't have to always get defensive. That's your ego, your flesh, your pride defending itself. All right? And brothers going off really don't cause most brothers to fall out. All right? Because all brothers get weak. All right? All have sinned and fall short of the glory of the Most High, right? So all brothers get weak, man. But the thing that causes brothers to fall out is when the spirit hops on the men of their camp to reprove them and let them receive that correction. Okay? So you have to understand that you have a blind spot. And all because you don't see it, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Okay?
I can add something, Elder?
Yep.
And if more than one brother is saying the exact same thing, then it's you.
Yep. Yep. And really, if you really got that character, man, you say, hey, man, I know it feels like crap. When ego gets attacked, it feel like crap, man. But you really gotta say, Kal halayim la, Yahabashim Havashah, Barakatah, man. Because the Most High had mercy on you to speak to you through men. All right, because the Most High can really chastise you, man. I can tell you through the Spirit, man. And most brothers, the Most High is merciful to the point where if you're going in the wrong direction because of your own will, He'll throw stumbling blocks in front of you. But you'll be so eager to fulfill your flesh or to fulfill your will that you ignore those stumbling blocks and say it's Satan. It might be Satan, but it might not be Satan. And if it has something to do with pleasing your flesh, it's probably the Most High. Even if it's Satan, Satan is an employee, man. All right, so when you start getting multiple stumbling blocks, like it's just consistent, you need to go and examine yourself, man. Because all things are not profitable for all men. And you can't look at what another brother's doing and determine that's what you can't look at what another brother's doing and that be the factor for what you do, man.
Right.
All right. Sirach 20:3. How good is it when thou art reproved to show repentance, for so shalt thou escape willful sin. Reproved by who? Are you waiting on a prophet that you never met before with a hoodie on? Hey, brother, I'm a prophet. I'm from the Lord. You be going off, brother. And he just you wake up, find out it was a dream, it was a vision.
Jake want an angel to appear to them.
Jake want that angel with the afro and the beard, man. With that glow. You're not that special, man. You special, but not really. Those angels or that messenger is going to be more than likely a man of the Lord in your camp, man. Right. You have to stop looking at them like men because you get reproved, man. All right, just how the Spirit is on them when they're prophesizing. The Spirit is on them when they're telling you about yourself. It's not for your destruction, it's for your growth, man. All right? So look, best believe you have a blind side in this truth. I hate to keep borrowing this song, but it's a nice song. That song the song that was a soundtrack to The Best Man. And it was like, what can a brother do for me? Something to that effect. And one part was like, he could be your eyes when you can't see. Or you can visualize when you can't see.
Damn.
It was something to that effect. And that's powerful. That's true, man. So it's certain things about yourself that you're not gonna see in third person, man. No matter how much you examine yourself. All right, but did you have anything else you want to add?
Listen.
Hey, yeah, that's another thing. Listen, man. Hey, let me get that right quick. Well, I get that in James. I know it's one in Sirach. Be swift to hear, let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. Hey, this be a good brother, man. Like Apostle Gabar said a while back, man, be observant, you know? Just be observant. Obviously, James 1:19.
We too close, man.
Come
to the end.
James chapter 1 verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. But with that, I hope you brothers are edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. I also want to give double honor to our apostles, the great millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. Till the next time, Shalom.